Hello my friends, Mike here, Mike's Wilderness, and it's a beautiful day here on April 24th, 2020. About 62 degrees or so, and about 2:45 in the afternoon, and just had to get out for a while. Coping still with the COVID-19 stay-at-home orders, but we are still allowed in the state of Minnesota to visit the state parks, and I am here at the Minneopa State Park and enjoying this chorus of frogs and red-winged blackbirds. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, just had to bring you an introduction as to my point in the day, and going to get out here and see what else we can discover. Kind of hoping that these wintered over blossoms will show up on camera, but in this one particular spot there are so many bergamot blossoms left over from last summer and fall, and yeah, if you are into making bergamot tea, this is the one spot on the trail where you can get all that you need to bring home and brew up a good cup. I really enjoy that as a fall time drink. I'm very happy to break out the Pocket Rocket Deluxe and boil up some water to make some tea. In fact, I always usually have some kind of a tea ball in my kit. But okay, just had to show you all of that. It's just a plethora of old wintered blossoms, and they still smell pretty good. A little bit of the oil still there. All right. One of the things that I want to share with you is a real simple, I don't know if you could call it a medicinal, but anyway, simple fact. We have here in this area some quaking aspen. They are part of the poplar family. And I'm standing right next to a rather large one here. And if you've ever been up to one of these trees and touched the bark, and I take my hand here, you notice there's nothing on my hand of any visible trace. And I'm going to now touch the tree here, and I'm just going to rub the white area of the tree here. This is the sunward side, and now you can see on my hand a white powder all over. Well, that, my friends, is a natural form of yeast. And it grows on the outside of the tree. It helps to protect its bark, and if you need it as sun protection, you can put it on your skin. Put a layer like that on your nose and your forehead and cheeks and neck and wherever, and it will act as a sunscreen. I think I've read it was like an SPF 5 or 6 or something like that, but yeah, I just thought I would let you know a little tip about how to get some sun protection while you're out in the woods. All right, time to keep moving. Okay, my friends, I want to show you a quick little project. I found a large stalk of Canadian thistle, and I cut a piece off of it about, I don't know, 16, 18 inches. And when they dry out, they create kind of a hollow tube, which if you put it up to your mouth and blow through it, you can get some focused air and use that to stoke up your fire a little bit, or you could use it as a makeshift straw of sorts and get some water through it. But yeah, it's a neat way to get a hollow tube, and this one's almost straight enough I don't know if you can see it in the camera occasionally, but there's some light down through that tube, and I could almost use it as a blowgun. Little tiny darts. Anyway, just a quick project. Got the ends off, and got yourself a wilderness straw. All right. One of the questions I'm almost often asked when I'm leading a group of hikers in this park is what kind of trees we have. Well, of course, the paper birch are easy to identify, as are some of the other trees, but we do have two different types of oak in the woods here, and one is a red oak or pin oak, and you can tell by the sharp points on the ends of the lobes of the leaf, and so that signifies that it's in the red oak family. And then we also have some of these. That is the white oak. This is the other prominent oak tree we have in the park. It doesn't have any pointed lobes on its leaf. We have a variety of bur oak and swamp oak, and yeah, they're all of the white oak family. And so I haven't found the best leaf as an example, but you can see there's no sharp little needles on the ends of those lobes. The white oak. Okay. One of the first wild medicinals that I started looking for in this early spring is white yarrow. And the leaf structure is kind of feathery and looks like this. As it's first coming out of the ground, it'll get much larger than this. And it has antiseptic properties and can also make a pretty good tea. It smells like eucalyptus, and it'll also staunch bleeding if you got a small cut or a scratch or whatever. I've used it for that multiple times, and that's one of the first things I start looking for, because I know I'm going to get cut and scratched and scraped, and I like to have a little of this in my medicinals pouch when I go out hiking around. Anyway, I just had to show you that. Hope this is in focus. I'm using my macro lens here. All right, white yarrow. Good stuff. Not quite sure what this is all about. There's a number of different seeds in there, so I think it's just bird seed that somebody put out here, maybe as part of a spring bird count. They're trying to attract birds to it, but I see some millet and corn and some sunflower, so yeah, I guess that's a good way to go about it. Anyway, moving on. I hear a blue jay, leopard frogs, and red-winged blackbirds, a few chickadees, a couple of robins, downy woodpeckers, it's just a chorus of the sounds of nature. Absolutely love it. I think I am going to sit out here and just drink it in. Well, I think that's gonna make it a day for me. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I intend to get out again into the woods and make a very long day of it. So that might bring about a larger video, I don't know. But today was just about getting out. This stay-at-home order from the state of Minnesota but allowing us to visit our state parks is really kind of a wonderful gift, as long as we practice social distancing. And I try very hard to do that, give everybody a lot of right of way when I'm walking on the trails. But I do have a kind of a surprise project coming up here pretty soon, and I hope to share it all with you, my friends, on my channel here. And that'll be within about a week from tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes, the weather permits. Anyway, with that, gonna call it a day and tie the ribbons on this. Stay home if you need to, get out if you can, get some dirt time, and by all means, stay safe. This is Mike with Mike's Wilderness saying goodbye, and catch you in the next one.